again, beautiful artists, and welcome back to another episode of Paint Along with Skye. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Skye, and I post beginning level acrylic tutorials here on YouTube every Saturday. So hit subscribe if you'd like to join the fun and paint along. This week we are fast approaching Halloween. This is a really simple one that I thought would be fun to do with families. Maybe if you have kiddos that can't go trick-or-treating this year, or if you yourself can't go to a fun party or something, it would be a fun alternative activity for everybody to give a try. So I have my three standard colors, and I'm starting, or my three standard brushes here, and I am starting with just three colors. So I have orange, yellow, and also white. I will need black for the second part of the painting, but we're going to start with a background step. So let's go ahead and take our largest brushes, and we're going to start with a bright yellow with a little bit of white. And we're going to do sort of like an arc, like a rainbow or something, right across the bottom part of our canvas. So this is sort of like a spooky autumn sunset. And I add a little bit of white into the yellow because yellow itself is not very opaque. So I just feel like there's a little bit better coverage. Just getting that all nicely filled into the canvas texture. Make sure you're using a little bit of water in with that acrylic paint. And now I'm going to grab just the tiniest little pinch of orange. I'm going to do a nice big stripe of that yellow-orange color. And I'm going to blend my yellow into the orange. Okay, so don't be shy, actually bring your brush into that color. You want the colors to blend together more so than you want them to be laid as just stripes. Okay, so now we're adding a little bit more orange and working our way just a little bit further up. So you see how that just blends together if you just bring your brush in the same shape. Just pull it down, keeping that arched brush stroke. There we go. Looks good. Beautiful little sunset there. And then we want to eventually get all the way to orange up here. So I'm going to do a nice beautiful stripe of that right out of the bottle orange. Very vibrant. And then we'll have probably about equal parts of orange and yellow right about here in between. Okay, so that's looking good. Very simple gradation for our first background step. Nice. Remember, there's no such thing as perfection, so once it looks good enough, just go ahead and let it be and let it dry, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna add a whole bunch more. So let's go ahead, step away from the canvas, give it a few minutes, and I'll see you guys in a few. Okay, welcome back. I have a perfectly dry canvas and I have black and white on my palette, getting ready to add the main part of the painting here, which is going to be the pumpkin face. So let's go ahead and grab our small tiny brush and a little bit of black. We're going to kind of create the outside shape here of the pumpkin before we start filling anything in. So I'm going to do two curved lines. That's going to be the sides of our pumpkin. So nice and big, just one big focus here. And pumpkins, of course, grow all kinds of different ways. So there really is no wrong way, but I'm going to try to make mine a little bit more even. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to bring these down a little bit. I'm going to create a stem. Now my stem is going to have a little curlicue at the end, and I just think that makes it look way whimsical and just like super cute and spooky. About like so. That looks pretty good to me. Okay, and we're gonna fill that in a second, but what I'm gonna do is kind of create all the shapes first, and then I'll grab a larger brush to go ahead and fill this in. All right, now let's go ahead and I think I'm gonna do the nose now. That's gonna give me a little bit of an easier time spacing everything out from there. So starting kind of dead center with the nose, and we're going to do an upside down triangle for the nose. So just like carving a pumpkin here, same idea, all the same steps. And you can do any kind of face you want. So I'm gonna do like a classic jack-o'-lantern, but you could do any kind of face that you like. I was thinking about doing like the Jack Skellington face, but I decided to do the classic instead. Okay, and now let's do triangles for the eyes as well. These are going to be right side up. You want to be a little bit bigger than you may think that you need, because you're going to be coming into that space a little bit with your black line. So a little bit larger. Okay, that looks great, very cute. And now for the mouth. So I'm going to start with a straight line like so. And then I'm going to kind of squiggle my way across the bottom here, just like you're carving a pumpkin. Same idea. And then we're going to bring it down, spooky mouth. And we're going to follow the shape that we just made, like so. Great. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our medium-sized brush and let's do some filling in and see what we got here. Silhouettes might seem a little bit intimidating, but they're actually very forgiving. And what's fun about this painting is that you get to see through it. So it's kind of like a fun effect that makes it look like it's glowing. We should get a little bit of that gradation that we created behind within our glowing shapes. So that's kind of what makes it fun, I think. And be careful not to bring the black into the shapes that you want to see through. Okay, so being very gentle and careful here at just bringing it right along the black line. If you're painting along today, I would love to see your work over in the Art Club, which is a Facebook group that I made for that very purpose. You can share your work, whether it be from painting along with me on Saturdays or just from your own studio. There is a link to join the Art Club both in the description box below, and then I'm also going to pin it in the comments. The reason is that a lot of viewers are on their phones, and I still can't figure out how to get to the description box when I'm on my phone. So it's in the comments as well. I'm also going to add a comment and link in the description all the materials that you'll need. So remember to check that out too. And also just the types of paints that I recommend. And all the brushes and colors, and even my new easel here, which I've been using, which has been very handy. And now you can make one pumpkin, but you could totally put some behind as well. And I thought about doing that too, but I decided to go really simple. That way it's a little bit customizable. It looks kind of strange until you get it all filled in, just like carving a pumpkin. Let me know in the comments section if you're going to be carving pumpkins this Halloween. I bought one, but it is a sugar pumpkin, so I was going to cook with it. So I was thinking about making, probably not a pie, probably like a curry. Just eat it like a normal vegetable. Okay, looking cute. Very nice. And now we can see, yeah, yeah, it's really coming together. I think it looks really cute. Sort of like the zoom in of my pumpkins from the Spooky Night painting. I just wanted to do something really easy too. That's just appropriate for everybody, all ages. Something fun for Halloween. Okay, looking good. And filling in the stem as well. Everywhere needs to get filled in. Okay, now I'm gonna grab my baby brush again, little tiny brush. I'm going to do like some spooky, maybe like corn stalks or something that's growing from behind here. I think that adds a nice little kind of spooky sense of place, if you will. Some will be thicker. Like so. And on the other side too, just kind of frames it. Maybe we have a few little spirals here and there as well. Nice. Very cute. Just a few little finishing touches here and there just to make your painting unique. Okay. However many you like, however many you want to add. Okay, that looks cute. Now I'm going to take a little bit of white. I'm just going to add a few very slight highlights just along the outside edges here and in the stem, like so. And a little bit coming up from the bottom as well. How about also the bridge of the nose? You can really add however many you like. I think maybe it would be nice to even add a little bit of pumpkin like texture like that. A few brush strokes coming down. Okay, I think that's pretty cute. It's very simple, very easy. Let me know what you thought of today's painting in the comment section below. I'd love to see you over in the art club. And I think that's all I have for you guys for this week. So until next time, stay creative.